I make videos regularly as a part of my marketing, my business marketing. I'm doing it for years. My first video, I think I uploaded to YouTube back in 2010 or 2011. So I'm making videos and publishing them online on YouTube, Facebook, etc. for a good many years. Over the last number of years, the strategy has been pretty successful, and as a matter of course then, when I make a video, I automatically firstly publish it to YouTube, and then I'm going to share it on the likes of Facebook and TikTok and perhaps Spotify as part of my podcast, the Irish Law and Small Business Podcast. I also share it on LinkedIn. But one thing I've noticed over the last few years, especially the last year or two, is that there are particular individuals who will comment on either Facebook or YouTube, and they are remarkably consistent because the comments they make are always coming from a place of bitterness and not being happy and whinging and whining. And it's got to the stage now where it's actually a bit of entertainment for me, because when I see the comments coming in from a particular individual or individuals, I'm always curious to see what they actually have to say, because it will invariably be negative, it will invariably be bitter, it will invariably be blaming somebody else for something, for their situation in life, or for how they feel, or for their circumstances, or whatever. And it's got to a stage now where if I published a video about a person, perhaps a woman, mother of 13 kids, who has struggled all her life to rear her family, and she's on her own, and she's struggled valiantly, and now she's won the lottery. If I published a video about that woman, I can guarantee you that these particular individuals on TikTok or on YouTube or on Facebook will find something negative, will find something to give out about, even with the most positive, the most hopeful, the most uplifting story. So I would suggest that everybody gets to choose their attitude. Everybody gets to choose how they react to their circumstances and to where they find themselves. They may not find themselves in a good place, and they may have suffered or copped a few bad breaks along the way. And we can't choose our circumstances. We can't determine or dictate our circumstances to a great extent, because life is not like that. There's only so many things you can control. But what we can control and what we can choose is our response, is our attitude to the circumstances in which we find ourselves. And you can have a negative, embittered, whingy, whiny attitude like these people, or you can have a more stoic or positive attitude and accept the circumstances that you're in and challenge yourself to have a better attitude, have a better outlook, a better approach, and move on and be much less negative. And as I say, you can't choose your circumstances, but you can choose how you respond to your circumstances. And that is the one lesson that I've taken from the book, the famous book by Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, I would appreciate if you gave it the thumbs up down below. And if you're listening on iTunes or on Spotify, consider leaving a review and subscribing. Thank you.